Hey, it's your friend Choice AG here, back with another episode of the Tales of Symphonia Let's Play. Let's go ahead and hop right on into this skit, and when it's done, we will recap what happened in the last episode. Sheena, are you scared? Yes, I may fail again. Don't worry, if it looks like you're going to fail, I'll save you. Thank you. But yeah, if you guys did miss the last episode, I of course recommend that you guys go check it out. Link will be down in the description below. This has been a very fun series for me. I've played through this game plenty of times before, but it's just really fun to kind of talk about the things that I'm seeing in the game and talk about the different discussions based on the question of the day that I've been posing in each episode. And we do have a very interesting one planned for today. I'll bring it up in a little bit. I think we're going to kind of cruise through this part because we got to get to the summon spirit. But yeah, that is what happened in the last episode. Basically, if you guys didn't see it, you really need to watch it, because a lot of stuff happened. Sheena kind of presented herself to the group and explained the reason why she's trying to kill Colette. Basically, she's from a parallel world that thrives when Sylvarant is suffering. And the world regeneration reverses the flow of mana from the flourishing world, being Tetheala, where Sheena's from, flowing to there from the suffering world, which is Sylvarant. And so the world regeneration reverses that flow, like I said, and Sylvarant will then begin to flourish, but Tetheala will then begin to suffer. So it's a never-ending back and forth between, you know, suffering and surviving. And Sheena came to prevent Tetheala from going into decline. And that was after Colette unleashed the next seal at the Tower of Mana, and we learned that, or I guess I wouldn't say that we learned, but you know, she's been losing a piece of her humanity every time that she goes to one of the seals. And then this most recent time she lost her voice, so she lost the ability to taste anything. She lost the ability to sleep. She also lost the ability to speak now. So before we talk more about that, let's look at the seal. Let's run up here, and there should be a cutscene. Sheena, please do that pact thing. Okay, I'll do my best, although I'm a little scared.
You who possess the right of the pact. I am one who is bound to Mythos. What is your name?
Mythos? The hero of the Karlan War?
Not only was Mythos a swordsman, he had the ability to summon as well?
Mythos is a common boy's name. It's not necessarily Mythos the hero.
I am Sheena. I seek a pact with Undine.
As things stand now, I cannot.
Why?
I am already bound by a pact. I cannot form two pacts at the same time.
You mean your pact with that Mythos guy? What am I supposed to do now? They never said anything about this at the Research Institute.
Well, can't you just get her to cancel the old pact?
How? We don't even have any idea where this Mythos person is.
A summon spirit pact requires a vow. As long as the pact maker upholds that vow, the pact remains valid.
That is correct.
I know about that. The summoned spirit approves the pact maker's vow and agrees to the pact.
Exactly. Therefore, all you need to do is follow Lloyd's advice and request the annulment of the previous pact and form a new one. It's possible the previous pact maker has broken his vow, or he may have already passed away.
Is it really that simple?
I suppose you could call it simple. But if the previous pact maker is still alive and hasn't broken his vow, then there's nothing we can do about it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Undini, I am Sheena. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
Before I can allow the formation of a new pact, I must test your worthiness as a pact maker. Draw your weapons.
What? We have to fight?
Let it begin.
Alrighty, we're going to face down the summoned spirit of water. Alright, I think this is the party that we want. Let's give it a shot.
I shall judge your work.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Does she have any... No, she doesn't have any, what do you call them? She doesn't have any scrubs on her team. But we gotta try and take her out, because she's definitely a threat. But, yeah, so we are looking to get Undini on our side, because, with it, we think we can talk to a unicorn, which sounds pretty goofy, like, pretty typical for, like, a fantasy setting. The unicorn is trapped underwater, and yeah, she's spamming spread. It's doing a lot of work. But as I was saying, we think that we can get underwater and talk to the unicorn with the help of Undini. And the reason we want to do that to begin with is because the unicorn has a horn that is a source of great magical power. It'll enhance a healing spell that we think we can use from a book written by a guy named Boltzmann. And if we can get knowledge of the spell, it will help us cure our friend Pietro, who seems to be afflicted by some sort of awful disease. Oh, we don't have enough TP, and wow, we have 9 HP. Cool. Alright, Sheena, hold up. You need some health. Alright, now we're looking better. Yeah, this thing is definitely hard to handle. We need to get Genus back on this train here. Yeah, I need some TP as well. I'm blowing through mine. I gotta get one of those items that helps me get TP recovery back more quickly, because I blow through it so quickly. At least the nice thing about this spread spell is that it's like kind of easy to anticipate. Like there's plenty of reaction time. Also, I don't know that fire is the most useful thing. I do want to try and cast Magic Lens so we can try and see. I guess no, just as long as it's not a cold spell or a water spell, it seems fine. Let's have her use this. Alright. Now we're looking to be in good shape. Didn't quite get the reaction off in time that go around. But let's see if we can bring Sheena back to life. Okay, cool. She didn't cast it on us this time. And how is she on health? I didn't actually look. Oh, she's almost dead. She's gonna die right now.
I am impressed.
Alright, we did it. And it only cost us 1.5 grade.
Splendid. Now swear your vow. Upon what vow do you form our pact?
Right now, at this very moment, there are people who are suffering. I vow to save those people.
Understood. I pledge my power to you, Sheena.
Sheena, you did it! Wow, congratulations. Wow, congratulations. Thanks, Colette. Okay, now we can finally meet the unicorn. And maybe we can get Colette healed too. Yeah! Kratos, you have an impressive array of knowledge. I had an acquaintance who knew a bit about summoned spirits. That's all. I see. Acquired Aquamarine. Cool. She learned Summon Seal Water. Summon water. Perfect. So now we can get the heck on out of here. And I want to wait till we get out of here to potentially talk about the question of the day, because I don't know what sort of cutscenes are going to come up afterwards. Man, you rule, Sheena! What are you talking about? Summon spirits, what else? What was it again? You know, all that thou and thy stuff. Yeah. That's so cool, making pacts with summon spirits. Really? Say, what does it feel like? It feels like a great power, separate from myself, comes surging out from inside my body. I don't really understand, but it's so cool. I wish I was a summoner. Although, I hated being a summoner. Really? That's kind of an odd thing to say, but I guess we'll learn more in the future. All these skits just have all this sort of, like, all these, like, sort of, how do you say it? I don't know, these comments that have, like, these multiple meanings, and they only, like, come to full realization later in the game. They're very cryptic, I guess, is maybe the right word for it. And that's just kind of nice, like, it gives it some good replay value, like, the fact that I've played this before. I'm like, oh, when they said this in this skit, I actually know that they were talking about what's happening in, like, 2 hours or something like that. Of course, if you guys are watching and you have not played through this game before, you don't necessarily know. But just, you know, keep notes on all of the things that seem kind of weird or out of place. These, like, sort of off-the-cuff conversations and comments, both in the skits and in the dialogue, because they almost always come back into play. And I think that that's, like, really satisfying. Because then you can just be like, oh, that's what they meant. Like with Sheena talking about Tethyaala and stuff. Want to go back now? Yeah, I do. Don't question me, Genus. We have to ride those things again, don't we? Okay, so now we get to run to Lake Umasi. We'll have to see if we get to the question of the day. At this rate, we might not get time to. There's just too much happening. It's just too exciting to talk about this game. There's the ranch. No, we have a minute. So here's the question of the day. And it kind of relates back to what's going on in the game. Because right now in the game, the journey of regeneration is seemingly close to an end. And Colette is, you know, the final step towards becoming an angel, and that'll help save Silverant. It'll also hurt Tethyaala, but it'll help Silverant. The other thing that we suspect is that this whole journey of regeneration is really hurting Colette. She's lost the ability to taste anything or have an appetite. She can't sleep anymore. She doesn't feel pain. She doesn't feel hot or cold. And now she can't even talk. So now the group is sort of asking itself, well, you know, what's the right thing to do? Do we need to continue with the journey of world regeneration? Or do we need to save Colette, who's standing here right in front of us? And it has a really close parallel with a sort of well-known ethical dilemma. It depends on, like, where you find the source of this question, but you can go on the internet and do a search for this. It's called, and I don't know if it's actually called this, if this is like the academic term for it, the academic title for it, but on the internet I've seen it called The Fat Man and the Impending Doom. So basically it goes like this. There's a group of travelers that are in a cave on the coast, and the tides are changing, and this cave is very quickly filling up with water. And it looks like the, you know, if they don't get out of there quickly, that they might drown. And so they're trying to get up and get out of this cave. And there's a fat man in the group, and he actually gets stuck on his way out of the cave. And there's nothing that the people seem to be able to do to budge him. They've tried to, like, pull him out or push him forward, and he's just stuck. Like, you know, like you put your hand in the pickle jar, and you can't get it back out because your hand's too fat. And so, you know, this is kind of where it's like you can tell it's like a contrived problem. Conveniently, one of the people has a stick of dynamite on their person. And so if they make this man hold the stick of dynamite, it'll clear out the hole out of the cave. It'll make a path. But obviously this man is going to die. And so the question is, what do you, like, if you were in that situation, what would you do? Like, would you knowingly take the life of another person to save your own and the other people that are with you? Or would you basically, like, make no action at all? You know, you don't end up killing anybody, you're not responsible for somebody's death directly, but everybody dies anyway. It's kind of like this same situation here, in a way. Like, it's not exactly the same. Like, basically we're trying to save the one person, and then everybody else dies. Or we can knowingly, kill, or not kill Colette, make her turn into an angel, and from there, save everybody. So the question is, what would you do? Would you give the fat man the dynamite? Or would you let him, would you leave him be and have everybody die in the cave? Just a very interesting question. Alright, let's move on with the game here. Okay, go on, Sheena. Ask Undine to take us over there. Wait, that's not going to work. Why not? The unicorn can only be approached by a pure maiden. At the very least, Lloyd, Genus, and I are out. So only females can go? So then just Rain and... I'll pass. But I don't know what we're going to do. We can't send Colette alone while she's like this. Hey, are you saying that I'm not qualified? Qualified? You don't have to both say it at once. Then we shall send Colette and Sheena. Why can't the professor go? Because I'm an adult. Okay then, I'm going to summon now. I guess it depends on what your definition of a maiden is. I call upon the Maiden of the Mist. I summon thee. Come, Undine. Please, Undine. Take us to the unicorn. As you wish. To the lake. And the unicorn is walking on water. And so are Sheena and Colette. Martel? Martel? You mean the goddess Martel? No, you are Colette, and the one beside you is called Sheena. You can hear Colette's voice? Yes, but you are not Martel? This presence, this mana, and this sickness. Even in my blindness, it is clear. You are Martel. I exist to save the awakened Martel from her sickness. To cure the sickness you have. Then, please, save Colette. The Horn of a Unicorn has that kind of power, right? You are here not for yourself, but to save a human with whom you have made a promise. So that's it. You're the chosen of regeneration. Take it. Acquired unicorn horn. What's wrong? Our horns are our very lives. My destiny is now fulfilled. Do not be troubled. A new life will be born from me. And when that life ends, yet another will be born. In doing so, we live on forever. And she's gone. Are you two alright? Sheena, are you crying? The unicorn gave us his horn. I see. Then the unicorn is dead. You knew? When a unicorn loses its horn, it dies. By dying, a new unicorn is born. That's why the unicorn is a symbol of death and rebirth. A new unicorn will be born? Yes, I'm sure one has been. The unicorn gave us this horn at the cost of his life. We must make good use of it. Yeah, Colette. Now we might be able to get you back to normal. She shakes her head. Why? I still haven't finished regenerating the world. So please use this for Pietro and Clara? But Colette... She just smiles. Alright, if that's what you want. Professor, here. Rain learned Resurrection. Alright, good stuff. It seems I've acquired some new healing techniques. Healing arts thanks to this horn. Now we can save Clara. Yes, with this unicorn horn and Boltzmann's book, I'm sure we can save her this time. Where is this Clara person? We'll just have to look for her. The only thing we can do is analyze her previous actions and search for her. Yeah. Wait just a little longer, Colette. I promise we will fulfill your wish. Okay. So yeah, I don't know precisely where Clara is off the top of my head. I know where Pietro is. We do need to bring him back to life. Not literally back to life. He's not dead. He's just cursed. Or something like that. But yeah, just to bring it back to the question of the day, you know, it's definitely a tough question. Because, you know, it's so hard to... Like, the logical thing is, you know, save one to save millions, right? Like, that's what makes the most sense logically. But humans are inherently illogical, and I think I've talked about this a little bit on this series. You know, there's... You know, if you were to make that choice, it's such an emotional decision. Like, are you really gonna be, like, responsible? Like, are you willing to, like, accept that you were, like, directly the cause of somebody's death? Let's take this guy to Haima, which is pretty convenient for us. So that's the hard thing. Like, what did she say? We have to save Pietro? Yeah, you're right. We promised. Should be able to save him now. Let's go. Let's do this skit real quick, and I'll keep talking. Martel's a goddess, right? That's what they call her. Do goddesses get sick too? I guess they do. That's silly. But look, if you think about how Colette can become an angel, humans and angels can't be all that different. And angels serve Martel. I guess. I still think it sounds kind of strange for a goddess to catch a cold. Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, so even though, like, you know it's for the greater good, the fact that you are, like, making that choice, that you, like, decided to kill somebody, basically, even if it means that you know, that you're saving everybody, like, you wouldn't, you know, and if you don't make that choice, then everybody dies. At least you're not, like, making a direct action that kills everybody. It's just, like, the circumstances are what leads to everybody's death. So, I don't know. I don't, you know, even if I haven't answered one way or the other. Like, you know, the logical answer is, like, pretty clear. But how can you know what you would do unless you find yourself in that situation? Everyone, the healing technique! We found it. I'm going to try it now, alright? Yes, please. Resurrection. Again, he's not, like, literally dead, so I don't know why we're resurrecting him, but I guess it doesn't matter. Where am? He woke up! Thank goodness. Sophia! Then I reached Haima? Yes, Pietro. Sheena, she saved you. Yes, I remember. After leaving Luin, I was attacked by the Zions. Then she... Thank you so much. Don't mention it. And besides, the reason you regained consciousness is because of Rain here. If you're going to thank someone, thank her. Oh, I see. Thank you so much. Now I can await the Chosen. The Chosen? What do you mean? The reason I broke out of the ranch was because I have something I need to tell the Chosen. If you're looking for the Chosen, she's right here. What? You're the Chosen? Oh, Goddess Martel, thank you. Goddess, huh? Man. The Zions are trying to revive something called the Angelus Project. They're also developing a weapon called the Mana Cannon. Mana Cannon? Do you mean Thor's hammer from the ancient war? I don't know the details. They are using things called X-spheres in these sinister experiments. Please, stop this Angelus Project with the power of the Chosen and save us all! Relax. We defeated Kavar, and we rescued the people who were held captive. It's because of that jewel you had. Is that true? I knew we could count on the Chosen. But I'm concerned about the Mana Cannon. Yeah, but we won't get anywhere pondering it here. Could this technique be used to save Clara as well? Yes, I'm sure we will be able to save that poor woman when we have the time. When we have the time. That's a, I apologize for my behavior. I was not aware that you were the Chosen's group. The Chosen is even more wonderful than I thought. Well, that's nice. Thank you very much. But because of me, Luin is... I want to use this life that you saved to rebuild Luin. But yeah, we have no idea where Clara is. And I don't even know where to begin to look. I really have no clue. Because we found her in Luin, then we found her in Haima. What is this? By the way, how are we going to get to the Tower of Salvation? We have to cross the mountains. I know. What is it? The Dragon Tour guy. We'll ask him to lend us some of his dragons. Dragons should be able to go to the Tower of Salvation. I see. That's a good idea. Okay, let's go. Does that mean it's time? I tried to do this last episode, and it didn't work, because I guess it wasn't time yet. But now is it time? I guess we're not going to go look for Clara. I'm excited to make this work. Hi! You're the ones from before. We want to ride on the dragons. Great, you have the honor of being the very first customers of the Dragon Tour. Let's see now, 6 people means 3 dragons, so... Here's a special price available only today. It'll be 6,000 gold. That's expensive. But it can't be helped. We have to get to the Tower of Salvation. Yeah, it's for the world regeneration. What did you say? Are you the Chosen's group? That's right. Oh my. No, this won't do it all. I can't possibly take money from the Chosen. Please, put that money away. We haven't taken it out yet. In that case, already 3 high-class dragons for you by tomorrow morning. Of course, I will not accept any money. However, what is it? I've heard that the area around the Tower of Salvation is dangerous, so... If you could just, my cute little dragons are... Not a problem. When we reach our destinations, we'll return the dragons to you. Is that alright with everyone? I have no objections. Yeah, we'll figure out how to get back when the time comes. I understand. Well then, I shall await you here tomorrow morning.
We're finally down to the last seal.
Let's split up for tonight. But don't go outside the village. Understood?
Yup. Got it.
We'll be leaving in the morning.
Good night, everyone. Sleep well. You want to thank me? Don't worry about it. Despite knowing what your future holds, this is all I can do for you.
Okay, I always like these parts because you get to talk to each person and have a pretty good conversation with them. So I'm probably going to be silent for the next few minutes again as we talk around.
Tomorrow, Silverant will be saved.
What are you gonna do?
Good question. Well, the only thing I can do is believe in the Chosen. The Chosen from this side seems to be trustworthy and all.
What's that mean? Is there a Chosen you can't trust?
Tetheala's Chosen. I can't stand that guy.
I see. Tetheala has a Chosen too.
2 worlds, 2 Chosen. If there really is a goddess, why did she make a world like this?
Yeah, no kidding. I want to kick her for doing this.
Seriously? I wish I could do that myself.
Alright. Interesting, good to know. I'm not going to talk to Colette until the end, I think.
Tower of Salvation is so close now. We've come quite a long way.
Yeah.
It's at a time like this that I stop and think how stupid I've been.
Why?
Because I don't even know if the way things have turned out is good or bad.
Well, no one knows that. The ones who think they do are the stupid ones.
You think so?
Definitely.
I guess you're right. You say some cool things every now and then. Thanks, Lloyd.
That's nice.
Go see Colette. This is her last night.
Last night?
It's her last night as a human.
Professor, you're a scholar, right? Can't we do anything?
Don't you understand yet? You're not too bright. It's because I'm a scholar that I'm fascinated by Colette as she continues to transform into an angel.
You can't be serious, Professor.
You think so? Now go to her.
It's sort of a weird thing to say, but I do want to find Kratos real quick, just to see if he has some, quote-unquote final remarks.
Your journey is finally coming to an end.
This isn't the end I hoped for.
Really, it's the journey you started by clinging to the Chosen. This was to be expected.
Clinging to the Chosen?
Don't you remember? It was you who said we have the Chosen on our side, the Savior who will regenerate the world.
Yeah, that's right. I said that, and that's why I have to protect her.
If relying and depending on the power of the Chosen at the most crucial time is what it means to protect her, then the meaning of the word protect must have changed significantly from my understanding. And now, the Chosen is trying to resolve everything by sacrificing herself.
What are you trying to say?
Lloyd, don't make a mistake.
I don't quite get it, but I got it. But hey, if I make a mistake, can't I just do it over again?
Do it over. If it's something you can do over again, then feel free.
It's a weird conversation. Alright, so I think that's everybody, so now let's go talk to Colette. And not talk to her because she
Well,
can't
aren't I going
talk
to see
back
the
us.
others?
I already talked to everybody.
No, it's okay. Let's talk for a bit. You can write.
Alright, let's have another conversation here.
The world regeneration. It's almost time. I'm sorry? Why are you apologizing? This is the end, and yet I can't even speak. I know that's weird. You dork, that doesn't matter. No matter what happens to you, you're still you. Even if you become an angel, even if you become like marble. I won't ever think you're weird. Ever. Anyway, I'm the one that has to apologize. Even though I promised I'd make you that gift before our journey ended, I kept thinking we still had a ways to go. I never even got close to finishing it. I'll wait forever. Even after I become an angel, I'll keep on waiting. You can give it to me anytime. Okay, this time I'm really going to make it, no matter how long it takes. Can I ask you one last thing? Are you sure you won't regret this? Are you sure you want to become an angel? The truth is, I'm a little scared. Yeah, I would be too. But if giving up my life as a human means that Sylvarant will be reborn, then it's almost like my life is spreading out to fill the entire world. When I think about it like that, I'm okay. You're strong, Colette. The wind's pretty cold. Let's go back to the inn. Sorry. That's right, you can't feel it.
What an insensitive jerk.
Damn it, isn't there anything we can do?
And we stare pensively at the Tower of Salvation, and we go to sleep. And we wake up, and Kratos is taken off. What's going on?
That was Kratos, wasn't it? Where's he going?
This is the only person in the party with red hair and a purple robe.
You'll have to continue watching over Lloyd for me. I have things I must do. In my place, I need you to...
Kratos, look out!
Stop!
Kratos, are you okay?
Lloyd, thank you.
It was nothing. But who was that?
I would imagine it's that assassin. He managed to get away, but I gave him an injury he'll not soon forget.
I have a feeling I've seen him somewhere before.
Yes, perhaps. Let's get back to the inn. Everyone's probably up.
Yeah.
Lloyd,
What is it?
don't die.
What? Yeah. Okay. Well, what's up all of a sudden?
Don't worry about it.
How can he tell me not to worry after saying something like that?
You said it. That's so funny. Oh, man. Assassin's Ring was found. Cool.
What's this? There's some strange letters carved into it.
Kratos has always had some odd things to say, but I think that's takes the cake. Anyway, here we go. It's finally time. Alright, let's go save. Now, we're not all the way done with the episode. I have a feeling that the next part's going to take a little while. So I think I'm just going to make this episode a little longer because... mostly because I really want to do it. I'm just really excited to play it. There's no guarantee we'll return safe from the Tower of Salvation. Are you ready? Actually, I'm not. I just realized I should probably restock on as many items as possible. Because I have plenty of gold. I have 14,000 gold. So let's do that. Let's buy... Oh. Do I have a rapier? I don't think I do. Let me see. Equip. No, I don't have a rapier, so I can't do that. Various goods. Buy... Yeah, stock up on that. On that. Stock up on this. I might as well get some of these other weapons and things. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We spent basically all of our money. Equip Lloyd with the Sinclair. That's a nice boost. That's a very nice boost. That was worth it. Let's give her the ribbon. The Tartar ribbon. I don't like the one drop in intelligence, but the defense is worth it. Give her the iron bracelet. Give her the same thing. She already has an iron bracelet. Crap. Oh, that's fine. I wasted one item, but we can always like sell it off if we're really in a desperate situation. But I don't think we can run out of money in this game because you can always fight enemies, try and get more money. So that's fine. All right. Now I think we're basically ready. We're about as well equipped as we can be. We've got all of our healing items. We have all of our best equipment. All the right gear. Alright, now we are ready. Let's go ride some dragons. Oh, those are cool. I've been waiting for you. Please, board the dragons in pairs. I will ride the dragon on the same dragon as the Chosen. Protecting her is my job. Lloyd, who are you going to ride with? Yeah, I don't know. Let's ride with Sheena. She's the cutest, I guess. Right? That's always the most important thing. It's almost time. Soon the world will be regenerated, and Tethiala will... Please, trust Colette. I'm sure she'll ask Remiel how we can save both worlds. Yes, Colette wouldn't abandon Tethiala. I'll trust her. Colette, you can do it! Alrighty. Here we go. Maybe I should have gone with Rain, just in case. No,
Where
we're
are
good.
Colette and the others?
Looks like they've gone in already. Let's hurry up.
Alrighty, yet they opened up the Oracle. Wow, this is the Tower of Salvation. It looks pretty funky. What are those? They're bodies? Then those must be coffins. Why are all these dead bodies here? They may be all the Chosen that failed the world regeneration up until now. So if Colette fails, she'll wind up here with them. Damn it! I'm worried about Colette. Let's hurry. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I think there's gonna be some good cutscenes here.
What?
Now, my daughter, release the final seal. In doing so, you will complete the final sacrifice of your human existence, your heart and your memory. By doing so of your own free will, you will become a true angel.
What?
Sacrifice her heart and memory?
Colette's going to forget about us?
Colette's human life will now end, and she will be reborn as an angel.
Professor Sage, what is he talking about?
Lloyd, I'm sorry. I promised Colette I wouldn't say anything. Colette will give up her life in order to regenerate the world. Becoming an angel means dying.
That's not quite correct. The Chosen's heart will die, and her body will be offered to the goddess Martel. By offering her body, Colette will revive the goddess. This is the true nature of the world regeneration. The revival of the goddess Martel is the revival of the world itself.
That's...
Lord Remiel, we have heard that a world known as Tetheala lies parallel to Silverant.
That is not for you to know.
You kept it a secret because it is true, correct?
From whom did you learn of it?
Can't Crucius make both worlds peaceful?
If that is what the Chosen desires, she can lend her power to Crucius by becoming an angel. Once the goddess Martel is revived by the Chosen, the two worlds will surely achieve peace, just as the Chosen wishes. Is that true, you ask? You know why you have come here.
You can't! Are you really planning to die?
Colette, stop! If you sacrifice yourself, your friends who love you, and your family, and me, we'll all be sad. It'll be the same as sacrificing all of us. Genus, let me go!
I don't want anything to happen to her either. But what else are we supposed to do? The people of Silverun are suffering too.
But...
The sacrifice of one single person, the Chosen, will save the world. Are you saying that you would choose the Chosen soul over the entire world? Now, Colette, come join your father.
Wait! Remiel! Is there really no other way? Colette's your daughter! Surely you don't really want her to die either!
My daughter? Don't make me laugh. When I came down to play the role of guardian angel, you inferior beings just started calling me her father on your own.
What?
I merely placed the Crucius crystal upon this sacrifice, who was selected to become Martel's vessel.
Colette!
Lloyd, it's okay. I realized what was going on. Every time I met Remiel, I felt that he was not my real father. But still, for some reason, I still feel like I want to cry.
Colette, if you realized what was going on, then why...
You can hear my voice? I'm so happy! I'll be able to say goodbye to you in the end.
Colette, I'm sorry. I couldn't save you. I'm so sorry. I promised I wouldn't make another mistake. But it looks like I have again.
No. Thank you, Lloyd. Because of you, I was able to find the courage to protect the world. Because of you, I was able to find the strength to live these 16 years to the fullest. So please.
Colette!
It looks like it's time. Goodbye.
I've done it. It's finally complete. Martel's vessel is finally complete. With this, I shall become one of the 4 Seraphim.
Wait just a minute. What are you gonna do with Colette?
He's going to take her to heaven.
You bastard. You'll pay for this! Crucius, the angels, the goddess Martel? It's all a big lie, isn't it? Let her go! Now!
That I cannot do. For she is Martel's vessel. This is Martel's new body, which took years to complete. I have no more use for any of you. Be gone!
Alright, time to fight an angel.
I have no further need of you.
Oh, this is crazy. We don't even have enough time really to unpack everything that's going on here. We just have to focus on taking out the angel because this is not going to be an easy fight. So far so good, I guess. But this is definitely not going to be easy. Alright, let me, while he's in the air here, let me cast the magic lens on him so I can figure out how much health he has. Alright, this might be okay. And it's good to know that we can't hurt him with holy damage, which is exactly what she's casting. It looks like it still hurt him. As long as it doesn't heal him, I guess it's okay. Yeah, and then there's this ability here, which did a ton of damage. Holy crud. Please get me healed. Luckily, Sheena's putting the hurt on him. He's doing quite a lot. And we've got him on a... Oh, that didn't look good.
Are you okay?
He knows all the holy spells that Rain knows and that Colette knows. He's doing good work to us, for sure. That did a lot. Okay. Help. Help. There we go. We're all good. And now Sheena's dead. So let's have Rain bring her back to life. And I'm about to die. So let me hear myself real quick. And, okay, cool. Alright, we're good. How was he on health? I can't quite see. Alright, he's like 2/3 of the way done. But I'm still not convinced that we're good. And yeah, that did a lot. Alright, we have to cure Rain. She's the only healer in the party right now, because Kratos is MIA. Let's quickly get some more health on me. And she's dead again. Alright, luckily Genus is able to occupy him for a second with that spell, and now Sheena's dead. Alright, I feel like this is gonna take a while. Alright, we are able to basically dodge all that damage, which is really nice. Let's try and do this thing here. That didn't really do anything too impressive. I think I gotta go to Rain and try and... If we... No, I don't know what to do. That's fine. Because there's a way you can do some, like, way cooler combos with that attack, but I just haven't figured it out yet. Alright, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Alright, we made it. Alright, now let's cure Sheena, because she's also my main form of DPS in the party right now. How close are we? Alright, we're very close. We just gotta do one more combo, and I think we're good. So close. Yeah, there we go. Alright, nailed it.
Ultimate power lose.
Alright. Ooh, we get a lot of grade off of that. We got a good old +4.
Impossible. How can an angel, the ultimate being, lose to a group of humans?
Colette, come back to us! I'm going to restore you back to your normal self, I promise! Colette, have you really forgotten me?
You're wasting your time. Not only did she lose her memory, but she has lost the soul to listen to your words. Now, Colette is merely a puppet standing before death's door.
Kratos!
Where have you been? What are you saying?
The Chosen desired the regeneration of the world and chose this path herself. By the summoning of the Chosen to Darius Karlon, the seal will be broken and the regeneration will be complete.
Kratos, what are you talking about?
It is what you wanted as well. We will take the Chosen as the new body for Martel.
What are you talking about? Kratos, answer me!
Lord Kratos, have pity on me. Please, lend me your aid.
Have you forgotten, Remio? I was once of the inferior race, a human. Does the ultimate being seek help from that which he despises the most? Move out of the way.
Kratos, who are you?
I am of Crucius, the organization that guides this world. I am one of the 4 Seraphim, sent forth to keep close watch over the Chosen.
Kratos is an angel too? You deceived us!
Deceived? If the Chosen merges with Martel, she will awaken, and the world will be saved. Is that not what you wanted?
Once her body is taken by the goddess Martel, Colette will truly die.
No. She will be reborn as Martel.
Damn it! You think I'm gonna let you do that? Colette is our friend!
Alright. Here we go.
Defeat me?
Let's see how we can do this. We're really low on everything. Ah, just in time. Thank goodness we learned Nurse. Really needed that badly. But now we have to somehow take on Kratos, which is not a trivial task. And that is a damaging spell that I do not want to find myself in the middle of. And Genus is on the ground. So you're like, what else is new? Oh, cool. Just in... Alright. Rain is coming in super clutch. Although I am not doing so hot. Alright, hang on. Come in there. Hang in there, Lloyd. No, don't. Ah, crap. And I missed the spell. Ugh, this sucks. Alright. I think we can do this. And there's a chance. Maybe there's not. I don't know. Genus, heal me. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect. Great timing. Alright, we need to keep your TP really high. And now Sheena's really low on health, so let's see if we can't heal her. Alright, we need to keep Rain alive basically at all costs. but it doesn't help that... does not help that she's being focus fired. And I'm about to die too. Oh shit. Okay. We need to bring Rain back to life right now. And then let's bring Sheena back to life. And then Rain's dead again. Okay, cool. Can we even do this? We're gonna give it our best shot. Heal yourself, Rain. I gotta get her out of the action for a second. Just so I can let her get off a spell. Alright, then she can... Nope, don't hit me. Damn it. Genus, help! Come on. I can't stay up for more than like 5 seconds. Alright, and I really would like to just figure out with the magic lens, like what my chances here are. Wow, okay, he's like almost halfway gone, which is pretty good. Alright. She got off the force field, just didn't do a whole lot. And now Genus is dead. Let's bring back Genus. And then Sheena's gonna die. And let's bring her back. Yeah, this is just an uphill battle. Alright, I gotta quickly bring Genus back because we really need this nurse. Alright, I think we got it. But Rain died in the meantime. Goodness, this is nuts. Oh, sorry, I thought I'm just focusing so hard. I want this to succeed. I mean, obviously. And then now he's in... Alright, we gotta stay the hell away from him right now. And, yeah. I just gotta heal myself. Okay, cool, we get a summoning. That'll actually come in handy. Quite a bit. We really need that. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, we are down to 1 life bottle. How much left? Okay, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be really tough. Alright, let's get some damages here. Alright, we are able to knock him prone. We have a second to breathe. To get ourselves healed up. No, come on. No. So close. Don't die. Alright, we died. Rain, bring me back to life. Yeah, we are toast. Come on, we are so close though. We just can't let Rain die. Rain is way too important. She's the only one that can bring anybody back from the dead right now. And she's dead. Alright. That didn't last very long. How much does he have? I don't know. No, Sheena's dead. Nope, not quite. So you're dead. And we have no way to come back to life. So, I really wanted to beat him. But it's okay. We just kind of have to let this play out now. And, yeah, she's gonna be toast in a second here. And that's it. And we're defeated. Now, I know this because I've played this before. Normally this is the end of the game. But in this particular battle...
Damn it!
We get to continue.
I guess not even you could bring yourself to fight against such an opponent.
Lord Yggdrasil.
Who's that?
Another angel?
Are you Lloyd? Give me your name and I'll give you mine. People need not introduce themselves to a dog. What did you say? Fine. I shall tell you my name, wretched human. I am Yggdrasil, leader of Crucius.
and the Desians.
Okay, we all get to do one final fight at 1 HP. This is not going to take very long. There's no point in even really trying. I could have sworn I think I've done this before, but for the sake of the playthrough, I'm definitely not going to try, because it's really hard. Maybe I'll do a second save and I'll try it again on my own sometime. But we're just going to continue.
Kratos, I trust you have no objections? Farewell.
Damn! The Chosen has already become an angel. We have no choice. We're taking her back with us alive.
Renegades, as irritating as ever. Still, it is of little consequence. Kratos, let us leave.
As you wish. Saved by the renegades. Don't die, Lloyd.
Whew.
Lloyd, you're finally awake.
We gotta keep going. We can't stop here. We have too many more cutscenes to do. Let's keep going.
Where are we? Where's Colette?
She doesn't respond to anything we say.
Damn it!
Lloyd, do you remember this place? We're in Triet Desert, remember? This is the base where you were captured before.
The Desian base?
These guys aren't Desians.
What? What do you mean?
So many things happened at once. I'm confused too.
Then why don't we go over everything we know about the situation as it stands now? First, our current situation. When we were about to be killed in the Tower of Salvation, we were rescued by the organization on this base that resembles the Desians. They call themselves the Renegades.
So what you're saying is that the people here are called Renegades and not Desians? Okay, I really don't get it, but go on.
It seems that the Renegades oppose the Desians. They probably have a reason for intentionally trying to look like Desians.
Alright, I think I get it now. We were saved by an organization called the Renegades that looks a lot like the Desians. So then who was that angel guy, Yggdrasil or whatever? And what about Kratos?
Do you remember Yggdrasil's words? This is just pure conjecture, but Crucius, holy beings worshipped by the Church of Martel, and the Desians may in fact be the same organization.
Whoa, wait. What? How could that be possible?
Lloyd, hear me out. If we think of the Desians as a part of Crucius, or perhaps their pawns, everything makes sense.
I remember one of the Desian 5 Grand Cardinals said that their boss was Yggdrasil.
And Yggdrasil said that he was the leader of Crucius and the Desians when he appeared before us.
If the Desians and Crucius are the same, well then what about Kratos? He obeyed Yggdrasil's orders. That means...
That's right. He's our enemy. He deceived us. He admitted it himself. He's one of Crucius's 4 seraphim.
Kratos is likely a subordinate of Yggdrasil. He probably joined us to make sure Colette didn't stray from the journey to regenerate the world.
So we were deceived from the very beginning. By Remiel, the Crucius, even Kratos.
Ah, you're awake. Then please, come with me to the next room. Our leader awaits you.
You're finally awake.
Are you the Renegades?
Correct. We're an underground resistance dedicated to fighting the Desians. Or rather, the Crucius.
So Crucius and the Desians really are the same organization.
Correct. Crucius controls the Church of Martel in the open, and operates the Desians from behind the scenes. The Desians are a subordinate organization within Crucius.
The Church of Martel is nothing more than an instrument created by Crucius to rule the world. Those who call themselves angels are half-elves who have evolved by using a special type of X-sphere called Crucius crystals. They aren't gods or anything of the sort. Of course, the Church of Martel and the Chosen know nothing about that.
They're half-elves too?
Yes. Some of the Desians, as well as Crucius and ourselves, are half-elves.
What is Crucius trying to do? Are they doing all of this just to rule the world?
Do you intend to have us explain everything? How about using your own head a little?
Do they wish to revive the goddess Martel? They send oracles to those of the Mana lineage and control their marriages to create Chosens who become the vessel. It seems meaninglessly drawn out and complicated.
Well, well. I am impressed.
There is another world beyond Silverant that competes for mana.
Tetheala.
Yes. And the one who created this twisted world was Crucius's leader, Yggdrasil.
Create a world? That's ridiculous. No one can do that.
If that's what you believe, then our conversation ends here.
Wait, if Yggdrasil was the one that created the two worlds himself, what can you possibly hope to do against someone like that? And that's not all. You tried to kill Colette and me. You're certainly not on our side. And yet for some reason, you saved us. Why?
You're not as stupid as you seem.
Excuse me?
Our goal is to stop Martel's revival. Therefore, the Chosen, who would become her vessel, was an obstacle.
Unfortunately, the Chosen completed the Angel transformation. The Chosen is now a lethal weapon whose only goal is self-preservation. We wouldn't dare lay a hand on her. But now we have the key to stop Martel's resurrection. We no longer need the Chosen.
What?
What we need is you, Lloyd Irving.
Me? What's so special about me?
That's none of your concern. Get him!
Ugh! Lord Ewan! No! It's his wound from Hyma. Ugh! Kratos!
How many times must you get in my way?
Wound from Hyma? Are you telling me the one who attacked Kratos was...
Lloyd, what are you doing?
Whew, okay. Well, goodness. I don't want to start a new episode because at the time of this recording, it's really late. But I need to finish this. I can't stop right here. I need to at least get to a save point. So let's play for a few more minutes. Kratos had been deceiving us from the very beginning. I had thought there was something strange about him, but in the end, I couldn't figure it out in time. I hate myself for being so naive. Damn him! He'll pay for this, I swear. Lloyd. Yeah, let's, I want to make Lloyd the party leader because that's what I like to do. I think... Okay, we don't go that way. This way is no good. Let's try up here. I wonder if that Yggdrasil guy is the leader of Crucius. Well, duh, Lloyd. Yes, most likely, the sleeping goddess Martel is a symbolic entity, while Yggdrasil actually executes their plans. And Kratos was really one of Yggdrasil's subordinates. What is he trying to do by turning Colette into Martel? More importantly than that, I want to know why Martel requires a body to be her vessel. Ah, right. In other words, that means she doesn't have a body. So wait, if you don't have a body, if all you have left is your heart, can you still live? Colette is currently living despite having lost her heart, perhaps the opposite is as well. I suppose we can put it that way. If we can find out why Martel has lost her body, we might also be able to find out what it is that Yggdrasil is trying to do. Haha, skillfully dodged. This is a place where we can restock on stuff. Good thing I wasted all my money on crap at the, at Haima. Alright, save sphere. Perfect. This is where we can finally end our episode. This was a fantastic episode. We got into so much of the depth and intricacy of the plot, starting to understand what the hell is going on, who's pulling all the strings. But as usual with this game, we have even more questions than we have answers, and I can't wait to continue in the next part to find out what exactly is happening and to see how the story unfolds. So, if you enjoyed this, you guys definitely got to subscribe so that way you can keep up to date on this series, and that way you'll also be up to date on all of my gaming and Pokemon content. So until the next time, I will see you guys later.